By the end of this video, you're going to learn how to love your own voice. Yes, because scientific studies have actually shown that we oftentimes don't like our own voice because there's a rate of attractiveness that we just don't resonate with. When we hear back our own voice, it's often from a distorted place. It sounds more high-pitched, which leads us to cringe. And obviously then we bring up more judgment around the way that we are articulating things, even using our gestures. All of these things combine to, I guess, a disconnection. And this is a partial reason because there's been other experiments, 2013 study about the attractiveness of different recorded voice samples, a 1966 study that talks about the voice confrontation that arises not only from a difference in expected frequency, but also a striking revelation that occurs upon the realization of your own voice. So there's lots of studies that have been shown that it's not just this one thing that stops us from liking our own voice. And so there's a complexity to our vocal coordination. And we just don't have a complete conscious sort of online control of it. And that stops us from really owning and loving on ourselves. But it also can stop us from perhaps posting that video, posting that audio, going on stage and really talking from that authentic place because we're so busy judging ourselves. So let's talk about how you can disrupt this pattern. Well, you've probably guessed it already, but it's about that empathy piece. You see, empathy is all about sort of sitting down with somebody and saying, I see you, I honor you, and I love you unconditionally. And there's certain things that we can change, and there's certain things that we cannot. And so we need to start looking at the opportunity that is available when we completely accept our own voice. And I know it sounds really simplistic, and I know that sometimes we feel like we want to make life complex by having a more far complex solution to this. But if you think about it, this way, the reason why you love a certain actress or actor is because you've seen them on screen and you've got used to them. And so the empathy piece can play a really big part by getting used to your own voice. By seeing yourself and honoring yourself and having that empathy for yourself. Not judging, but really seeing the message and the messenger as a whole person. Because oftentimes, when I see an actor who irks me, it's from a judgy place. Like the character plays something that it's so out of alignment with my value system. And I'm coming from a place of judgment. And that part of the shadow that I'm fighting against normally has a really great lesson for me. I'm not saying that every character in a movie or a series or whatever you see is something that you're going to always resonate with. But the point is how can you see the opportunity here that's available for you to love on your own voice? Because if you love on yourself and your own voice, and you can really honor the texture, the flavor, the depth of your own voice, when you're relaying your message and being much more visible in this world, you're no longer stopping yourself from articulating your message because you've let that part of you go. So the challenge for you today is to literally be start to honor your own voice. It starts to be consistent more with hearing your own voice by taking the time to really enjoy your voice. I did a challenge a couple of months back, and I might do it again. Comments below if you would like that, where I went consistent for like 30 days and on video, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it. At the beginning, oh my gosh, there were these things, and I just got to notice more about myself. things about myself that I actually start to enjoy. And so I would then even watch back and listen to my wisdom, and I would hear all these great things, and it would almost be, I'll be my own Evan Carmichael channel. I would be like getting myself pumped up by this. And so my challenge for you is to do something quite similar. Now, obviously, accountability wise, if you do want the help, then my challenge is open and available for you. If you want that, the comment below and I will set it up. But the point of this is, you don't have to feel like you're doing this by yourself. There are people that are amazing at what they do and they're only showing 50% of their gifts to the world. So you can only imagine what's available to you when you start to just really unleash that power that you have. So I hope this has served you and given you some insights into why you don't like your voice and how you can start to really embrace it. Because it's really time to start honoring all of you, to start making all parts of you visible. So like this, thumb this up, let me know in the comments your takeaway and what you're going to be doing next.